Ideally, teams that include some, or all of the following should write SOPs. People who will perform the job, people who will perform maintenance on equipment involved in an SOP, engineers or others who design equipment and processes, technical writers, safety personnel, environmental personnel, equipment manufacturers, vendors, suppliers, and contractors. Here are 10 ideas to keep in mind when you write standard operating procedures, SOPs. An SOP is a written set of instructions that someone should follow to complete a job safely, with no adverse effect on health or the environment, and in a way that maximizes operational and production requirements. 1. How much someone knows about an entire process or job affects the way he or she does that job. Incorporate safety, health and environment into the traditional how to operate, or how to do steps. This teaches the person comprehensively, or holistically, so that he or she has a complete picture of the responsibilities for doing a job properly. This simplifies follow-up training. 2. Write an SOP to be as long as necessary for a specific job. All jobs differ in the number of steps required to complete them properly. Shortchanging someone by providing short and incomplete SOP sets up failure. Write an SOP to satisfy the definition of SOP, not a standard company format that no one has thought about in years. 3. People tend to ignore long SOPs because they cannot remember more than 6 to 12 steps. If your SOP goes beyond 10 steps, consider these solutions. A. Break the long SOP into several logical sub-job SOPs. B. Write an accompanying shortened SOP that lists only the steps but not detailed explanations of those steps. And C. Make the long-form SOP a training document or manual to supplement the shorter sub-job SOPs mentioned earlier. 4. Prepare the longer comprehensive training SOPs first, to get a picture of what training is needed. Then decide how to break it into shorter sub-job SOPs. Writing sub-job SOPs first, and then trying to put them together, may leave out linkage steps that make sub-jobs interdependent. 5. Write SOPs for people who perform under different interpersonal circumstances. For examples, write some SOPs for people who work alone. Write some SOPs for 2 or more people who work together as a team. Write some SOPs for people who will supervise other people doing a job. Write some SOPs for people who are not familiar with rules generally understood by your employees.